Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And thank you so very much for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of January 2020. So happy New Year to everyone. I hope that it's been a wonderful holiday season for you thus far. So let's go ahead and get started on this reading for you, Virgo. It is general as always. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in here. So please do take from this what makes sense for your life, your situation, your relationship, and release what does not resonate. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, Virgo, all of that info is down below in the description box. And just a side note, I am fully booked all the way through January 15th. So any future bookings will definitely be taken care of after that date. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. And then I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I do use for my readings. What I have in front of me are a couple of decks. I've really been guided to use this one a lot. It's a brand new deck for me. The Illumination deck created by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. So we'll grab a couple of messages from here. And then I'm guided to use the Twin Flame Messages Volume 1 deck by Mystic Moon. And you, of course, don't have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck, Virgo. So let's go ahead and get started and see what needs to come forward by way of these focus messages to start off your reading for the first half of January. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo from January 1st all the way through January 15th, 2020. My gosh. 2019 flew by. I cannot believe we are in 2020. Okay, guys, so let's grab one from here. Okay, it says disconnect and relax. Some of you guys may very well be on a vacation at this time. It is still the holiday season. Just disconnecting from the world and taking time for yourself. Let's grab one more. And it says show compassion. So you might be in a particular situation here. It might involve family, it might involve friendships, certainly love connections as well, where there is a need for compassion, either from your end, Virgo, or this is something that they need to show in your direction. So let's take a look and see how that is all tied into the messages that come forward here for this reading. So now let's go ahead and grab a couple messages from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 1 deck. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. Please bring forward whatever messages need to come through for this reading focused on the first half of January 2020. All right, Virgo, let's take a look. Let's grab this one. Look at that. No other compares to you. Let's grab one more. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. So part of the reason, perhaps, Virgo, why you don't hear from this person that you're thinking about for this reading is because they're coming forward with that message. I feel damaged, like I can't bring myself to reach out to you, even though they know that you possibly could represent either a soulmate or a twin flame. You are the love of their life. No other person compares to you. They might have been a part of karmic partnerships, third-party situations, and they've been in and out of relationships, and still nobody compares to the connection that they shared with you. But they're coming forward indicating it's like, I feel damaged. I can't do this right now. Perhaps part of this compassion is something that they need to show themselves to bring about healing in their own heart. Wow. Okay, so let's see, guys, how this is going to tie into the rest of this reading. So let me grab my Mystic Moon oracles to start this thing off, and let's see how this all unfolds for you, Virgo, for this January, first half of January reading. Angels and spirit guides focusing on Virgo. Please bring forward the messages that need to come through here today. All right. Let's take a look. No other compares to you, Virgo. Free will. At the end of the day, everybody's got their own free will. You've got your own free will, Virgo, so does this person. To do with that free will whatever it is that you want to do. But sometimes it makes exercising your free will a little bit difficult when you run into blockages and obstacles when it comes to somebody else. Here we are with that Devil card, that bound energy, which is very similar to the Devil in traditional tarot. That is tied into Capricorn vibrations, Virgo. So the person that you're thinking about could either be a Capricorn or they might have Capricorn in their chart. This is coming forward with bondage, restriction, stagnation. Somebody who might be dealing with addictive type behavior, either towards substance abuse, alcoholism, drug abuse, some other form of codependent behavior. This is coming forward. In regard to love and romance, this is someone, Virgo, that, again, they feel nobody compares to you. They know they've lost you. It's too soon to tell if you guys can have a reconciliation here, but what I am feeling here is that you guys are not together. They know that they have lost you, and however way that played itself out, they still have love for you. They still think about you. They might even still obsess about the thought of you, and possibly hoping and wishing to start over, to have a reconciliation with you. But, going back to that free will, a part of their free will is telling them, I want this person back. I want my Virgo back. But if there are blockages there that are preventing that action from happening, then that creates obstacles here. So they might be trying to formulate some sort of plan to reach out to you, Virgo, but they have to do it cautiously because there are cautions and red flags that are coming forward from that Devil card. Okay? We do have the Spring card coming forward. This could be tied into the spring season, of course, which is in a few months from now. And that Spring card is also tied into growth. That could potentially be a part of this equation in this connection and in your life as well, Virgo. Here we are with nostalgia. They're thinking about you heavily. They are still very much attached to you. It doesn't matter that you're not together. It doesn't matter that you haven't seen each other for a while. They're still thinking about you. The love is still there. They still have feelings. They are holding on to the love that they have for you. This is something that you guys had dealt with. That mask energy is deceptive in nature. Wearing a false mask, pretending to be something that they weren't, manipulating you or the situation. This could be tied into third-party situations. That could be tied into karmic partnerships, unhealthy behaviors, also tied into addictions, obsessions. Understanding. Perhaps distance needed to happen here in order for them to finally come to the understanding that no other compares to you. They had you and they lost you. And that situation broke them. It broke their spirit, it broke their heart, and it scarred them. And they're coming through, telling you, I feel damaged. Almost as if they don't have the strength to manifest this. And that's why we have this. This is what's needed. And it's interesting how it's falling right below that bound card, which is tied into that Devil energy. This situation needs balance. This situation needs healing. Because there are toxic elements to this. It's so fitting how we've got the surrender card right after that, because there are parts of this connection that need to be released, surrendered, let go of. And I feel it is my divine feminine who may have surrendered and walked away and let this connection go. And so they are feeling very nostalgic. It took distance and separation and time for this person to finally get it. It's like, oh, damn, I had them and now I've lost them because I was either being an idiot or I went into a third-party situation. I cheated on them. I didn't appreciate them for what I had or for what they had, and they took you for granted. I feel they took you for granted, Virgo. So I tie into divine masculine energy from this. Look at that. Contemplation, very much in their thoughts, still thinking about you, falling right below nostalgia. Conclusion, something came to an end. A relationship, a connection came to an end. Well, I'm more guided to say the relationship came to an end, because as far as the connection, I feel it's still there. You guys are still connecting in the 5D, even though you're not together face to face in the 3D. The connection has not been severed. The relationship has. But there is a key that's represented here, and that key can open up a door to possibly start over, or to end it once and for all, to close it out, lock it up, throw away that key. It's up to you, Virgo, how you choose to use that key. But there are certain aspects of this connection that need to be released. Obsessive thoughts, obsessive behavior, addictions, toxic energies, toxic connections, infidelity, third-party situations, negative energy, baggage from the past. All of that needs to be released and cleared out. This is the beginning of the year. It's a perfect time to clean house. Energetically clean house. Whatever it is, or whatever it was, or whoever it is that you might be holding onto, Virgo, or they're holding onto you, there are still certain elements of this connection that need to be purged out and released, because it's no longer serving a purpose. And that's tied into that surrender card. Divine timing is at play here, okay? So time is involved to either see this work itself out between the two of you, Virgo, or time is involved to continue the healing journey that you're both on. Vibrations, as I mentioned, you guys are still picking up off of each other's energies. Vibrations, still connecting in the 5D. This is telling us there's no communication at this time. Either you, Virgo, don't want to engage and talk, or can't talk, or this person can't, or you both can't. But right now, there's not a whole lot of communication going on here. But despite the distance, this is how they see you. Beautiful. They admire you. If they could, they would want to manifest a reunion here, I feel. They could also see you as very free-spirited at this time, Virgo, that you're very independent, that you have found happiness in your life if you've chosen to move on in another relationship. And perhaps part of what's keeping them bound, regardless of their free will, is knowing that if they were to come back to you, they would just mess things up all over again. The material world is being reflected here as well. If you've been struggling financially, or if money matters have actually improved. It could go either way. It's being reflected here. This person could be your soulmate, Virgo, and perhaps that's why it's very difficult for them to release you and let you go, because it's such a special bond. When somebody tells you no other compares to you, that for me tells me that they've explored other connections, they've explored other relationships, they may have even slept around, they could have been a player, however way that is. It took them going in and out of relationships for them to be able to compare you to all of these other people that couldn't match up to you. They want to take action, but maybe they can't or are unable to at this time. And that's why divine timing is at play here, because I feel this is going to take time. More healing is needed here. And when they're ready, you might actually hear from them. When they're ready, when they feel they're no longer in this space of feeling damaged, like they just can't do this, they can't reach out, they can't be able to bring you what it is that you need, whatever the case is. So that's creating this crossroads vibration because they don't know what to do. It's like, should I not? Should I just walk away once and for all, or should I try this again? Would they reject me? Would they accept me? They don't know. But the love is there. Devotion. So for some of you guys, you might identify with this soulmate connection. And for others, that flame for me taps into twin flame connections. So it really depends on how you see this person and how they see you. But this is where you guys are connecting right now. That fifth dimension. That's where you guys are connecting. Still energetically connecting with each other. Okay? So that's where you guys are at right now. Let's add some tarot to this, Virgo, to give us a clearer picture of what's going on between you and this person. Let's set these guys aside so we can see the rest of these cards. All right, so let's add some tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. And this is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know for this reading focused on the first half of January 2020? January 1st through the 15th. What needs to come forward here? What else can we add to this reading for you, Virgo? So angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know for the first half of January 2020? Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know? We've got the King of Cups. Emotional mastery. That's water energy right there, Virgo. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. This King of Cups, part of the lesson that we can learn from the King of Cups is that only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you're looking for. And if this person, especially if they're divine masculine, this is a lesson that they need to learn. And again, it might have needed the separation and distance that's going on between the two of you right now for them to realize that. We also have the Page of Pentacles coming through here. That's your very own energy, Virgo. That's also tied into Capricorn and Taurus. Concrete ideas. So maybe at this time, it is a brand new year. Whatever it is that you want to manifest this year, write it down. Take it out of your thoughts and actually solidify those goals and dreams and write it down. And when we have a list of what it is that we want to accomplish, it gives us something visual to be able to picture it and make it happen. And I feel that's a part of the energy of that Page of Pentacles. Because it's all about manifestation. It's new enterprises, starting something new. That could be a new relationship, certainly, but it could also be a new job, a new career choice, some other aspect of your life where you want to start something new that you've never tried before. You can manifest it. But when you have a clear picture of what it is that you're wanting to manifest, it gives the universe that extra manifestation tool to make it happen for you, to help you. We do have that Ten of Swords coming through here. Represents a painful ending between you and this person. It hurt. It really hurt to be in separation from each other. It broke your heart, I feel, Virgo. And from their standpoint, especially if they went into third-party situations, karmic partnerships, maybe they didn't realize this right away. Just how painful a journey that they put you on. And time was needed for them to just get smacked upside the head to get the message of what they've done, of what they've lost in you. Because I really feel here that this took time for them to come to this realization that there is no other like you, that no other person out there compares to you. They've tried to find you in somebody else and they couldn't do it because there is no one else like you that matches up to them as perfectly as you do. Because that Ten of Swords is feeling defeated. It is feeling loss. It's not an easy energy. It's painful. But you do have the Chariot coming in for you, Virgo. That is Cancer energy. So for some of you guys, the person that is thinking about you is a Cancer. This is all about willpower, determination, movement, progress. It's all a part of that energy of the Chariot. A triumphant outcome is what's coming forward there. It's restoring your confidence. It is putting you in a place of success, putting you on the right path towards success. You can absolutely achieve your goals. And this is all about earned respect and an established reputation. And sometimes when we deal with third-party situations, infidelity, cheating, manipulation, deception, sometimes for people looking from the outside in, they judge. And this is actually restoring how they see you, restoring your reputation, and that you are a respectful individual, and they are seeing you from a different perspective now. And it took time to reveal that, I feel, for some of you guys. So this is calling for you, Virgo, to see things and focus on an end goal. Write all those goals down. What is it that you want to manifest this year? Because this is giving you a clean slate to start fresh, to start over. This is giving you victory over people that don't mean you well. This is giving you victory over financial struggles. This is giving you victory over health issues as well. If you've been struggling in regard to your health, that is a part of the energy of the Chariot. We do have the Five of Swords represented here as well. That's more air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So the person that you're thinking about could be an air sign. It's all about mind games and control. And perhaps there was a time when they were in control of the situation and they treated you like a little puppet that they could manipulate and tell you what to do. But that is no more. That's in the past, I feel. And the Five of Swords creates conflict and tension in a situation. We've got the Three of Pentacles coming through here. So this is confirmation. And the card after that is the Three of Cups. So two threes right next to each other. Threes could certainly indicate third-party situations. Threes in tarot are all about communication. And I feel that that's been a little bit stagnant or lacking here between you and this person. Now, the Three of Pentacles is your own energy, Virgo. That is earth energy. And it's all about teamwork and collaboration. And I feel this person might want to be working on a partnership with you again eventually. But right now they're broken. They're damaged. They're not anywhere near ready to reach out. They're still at a crossroads, unable to make a decision for themselves as to how to make this all happen. There's still healing that's going on here. The Three of Cups is about celebration and community, friendships, family, And we're still in the holiday season. At the time that I'm recording this, it is the last few days of December. So we haven't quite gotten to the new year, but by the time I post this, it might certainly be after the new year. So there's a lot of invitations maybe that you've been invited to, Virgo. Happy times, lots to celebrate, a lot of people that you will be mingling with during the holiday season. It could certainly pertain to that. And just happy times. We have the Page of Swords, more air energy here. Somebody who is very much in their thoughts right now because they're not ready to take action. They're very curious, though, about what's going on with you, Virgo. Because it's been a while, I feel, since you guys have seen each other. But they're really thinking about you. They're feeling very, very nostalgic about the relationship. Look at this. 9 of Cups. Satisfaction and wish fulfillment. And I feel there's nothing more than their desire to fill your cup of love, Virgo. To make your wishes come true. And I feel from their standpoint that you are their wish come true. But maybe they didn't realize that at the time. They were being stupid and they were going in and out of relationships and entering into karmic partnerships, third-party situations, having fun, just being a player, or as Tyler's Tarot puts it, a playette. If that's how this person was, then it took time for them to realize that they messed up and that they actually lost you. And they want you back. They want you back. That is what I am feeling here. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see what else needs to come through here for you, Virgo, because I feel there's so much more that needs to come through. So let's grab some dialogue messages here. This is the Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. So if your person could speak to you right now, what is it that they would want to say? And I feel for some of my Virgos, you have a lot that you want to say too. So let's take a look and see what messages come forward here. Take from these whatever resonates with you. Let's grab a few of them and see which ones you're guided to. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo. Who needs to speak up here, please? For this Virgo reading for the first half. For the first half, sorry, just one second. For the first half of January 2020. Okay, this one flew out. What is this? Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And it's interesting because soulmates come into your life sometimes for that very reason. To teach you that spiritual lesson. They're not meant to stick around for long. They come in, they teach their lesson, and they go. So for some of my Virgos, perhaps that is what this person represents. Nevertheless, even if they weren't meant to stick around, that doesn't mean that they don't see value in the connection that they had with you and that they still wish they could come back to you to be with you because it's that strong a bond. But for whatever reason, there are circumstances that are preventing the two of you from coming back together. That's for some of you guys. See? Unavailable. This person is unable to give all you deserve. Okay, so this is either you who's unavailable, Virgo, or this is this person. I feel it could potentially be my Virgos who are unavailable, who have moved on to other relationships. And this person is looking into your life, into your situation, and knowing that they can't come towards you because you're no longer available for them to explore a relationship. Yet they know nobody else compares to you. Look at that, awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. So you're going through your own awakening process, Virgo, and so are they. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. That is a second reference to divine timing here, Virgo. So That's something that you definitely need to pay attention to, because that's the second time that it's coming forward in this reading. Next card, decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Either you need to make a decision, Virgo, or this person does. And sometimes part of that decision is to just realize it's time to let go, especially if it's not going to go anywhere further. And that, for some of you, could be a part of that release energy. Or that release energy or message is for this person. Look at this. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? And I feel part of the reason why you guys are in separation is because it didn't. It didn't. Especially if they weren't being real with you, if they were wearing a false mask, if they were in and out of relationships, if they were just all about sex and they were just wanting to be with you for that reason and nothing further. And it took distance and time and separation for them to realize, oh, I want love too, you know. So if it was third-party situations, if it was karmic partnerships, unhealthy connections, then I feel for my Virgos that it does not align with your values and your morals, and that's why you guys are not together. And it is a connection that some of you, especially my divine feminines, had to surrender and let go of, however painful that was for you at the time. And that's why this person, more than likely a divine masculine, is feeling very nostalgic, because they still think about you, they're still missing you, they still want you. No one compares to you, but they know that they messed up. And so they're feeling bound to you still, and that's what's creating that obsession. This is coming through for some of you. Intuition. You already know the answer you seek. So pay attention to your gut. You already know, Virgo. Wait. The timing is not quite right. We already know that, and that's why divine timing is at play here, and why patience is required. We have warning signs. Don't dismiss the red flags here. And the Devil card might be bringing some of those warning signs forward. So definitely pay attention, Virgo, on how that presents itself. And here we go. Obsession. Someone's obsessed with you, Virgo. Okay? It's not an accident that we've got the Devil card represented there, and then we've got obsession. Very similar energies. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts about you. No one compares to you. And perhaps this is how they're feeling. This is the last card I'm going to pull. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Yeah, it may have certainly been a destined partnership, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they can manifest that, especially if they messed up. And for my Virgos who are not wanting to compromise your integrity, I feel you might just want to keep your distance at this point. You had your time with this person, and it's a done deal, I feel. And that's perhaps why we've got that 10 of Swords with that painful ending, because this is something that you had to accept. And perhaps it took every ounce of strength in you to accept that it was over, because I feel you still have love for this person as well. But some of you guys may have moved on to other relationships, and there's a blockage here now. This person cannot come towards you. And if they would come back, I feel they would have entered right back into another third-party situation. And I really don't feel here, Virgo, that that's what you're looking for. And I feel they've learned enough during this time of separation and distance that that's not what they're looking for either. But it's coming forward that it's just a little bit too late, possibly. That's coming through for some of you guys. But you know, with divine timing, for some of you guys, part of that healing vibration is that you might just use this key to allow them back into your life. That is your prerogative, especially if you still feel very drawn to this soulmate. It's your choice. Whoa, okay, so let's add to this. Let's add some romance angels to this, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come forward. So angels and spirit guides, please. For Virgo, what else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know at this time for Virgo for the first half of January 2020? All right, Virgo, let's see what else. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you guys, you might have shared a family together. Could have even been married to this person. You guys had children together or blended families. That's coming through for some of you. That needs to be healed. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yes. Because since we started off with that free will card, everybody's got their own free will. We cannot control someone from coming back or accepting someone back into our lives. Everybody's got their own free will. This person can do with that what they see fit, and so can you, Virgo. But in order for this to play itself out the way it's meant to, sometimes we just got to allow life to happen. Because for some of you, it will culminate in this person wanting to come back, and they will reach out to you. It's up to you whether you allow them back in. And for others, this journey has come to a very painful end, and you're still healing. You both are. There are lessons that need to be learned here. And until those lessons are learned, this is where you guys need to stay. And that's why divine timing is at play here, because it's going to take time to move forward and find your next chapter in your life, wherever that will lead you. For some of you, it will lead back to each other, and for others, it will lead you towards a new chapter in your life to bring you possibly the soulmate that you are looking for, if it's not this person. Look at this next card, true love, followed by attraction, followed by give your relationship a chance. So this is coming through for some of my Virgos who would be willing to give this individual a second chance, because you still see them as your true love. You're still very attracted to them. And it's certainly your prerogative and your free will to work on this partnership if that's what you want. But don't forget to pay attention to any warning signs, any red flags that present themselves. But yeah, for some of you, some of my Virgos, the reason why this person finds that no other person compares to you is because you are representing, one, a soulmate, second, their true love. They may have just recently come to that realization, or during this time of separation, they suddenly had a light bulb moment and came to that realization. It's like, what have I done? Why did I hurt this person? They were actually really good for me. They are my true love. They are my soulmate, and I want them back. Nobody else will ever compare to my Virgo. It took time for them to come to that realization, Virgo. So it's up to you what you do with it when you hear from them, when they reach out to you. All right, let's move on. Let's add to this, guys, with some Lovers Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Please bring it forward for Virgo for the first half of January 2020. All right, we've got 1, we've got 2, and I'm going to grab the bottom of the deck, and I'm guided to grab the next one as well. Okay. First card. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that ties into, where is that card of integrity? Okay, as well as this mask. It's all tied into being truthful and honest. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Being true to yourself. Okay? They have to be honest with themselves in order for them to be honest with you. That's a part of the message. Next card. Look at this. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. That's tied into this intuition card, Virgo. You already know the answer you seek. You are manifesting those miracles. Wow. And yeah, that could be tied into this relationship for some of you. Balance is needed. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Exactly. Because there has to be compromise there. There has to be an equal desire and exchange of energy between two people to make this work. And that is a part of the healing vibration coming from that. And look at this. It's so true, guys. Only time will tell to see how this is all going to unfold. And that's why it's very important that you let go of those control issues and just allow the whole situation to unfold the way it is meant to. And this person needs to do the same. We've got the patience card. We have spiritual lessons that are being learned at this time. But at the end of the day, Virgo, you have miracles that are on their way to you in regard to, yes, this love connection, but also other aspects of your life that might be of need of a miracle. Believe it and claim it for yourself. Wow. Let's close this out, guys, with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo for this very first reading of 2020, first half of January for Virgo. Please bring it forward. We've got action. We have relax, and I'm guided to this one as well as that one. Okay. So let's read these out. Okay, we've got the action card. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. Exactly. That is coming through for some of you guys. We also have the relax card coming through. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life. Love. Another beautiful message. I was guided to pull this one as well because it's tied into this intuition card. Okay? So it reads, trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Very much tied into that intuition card. And we end this reading for you, Virgo, with a miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender. There's that word again. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Oh my God, Virgo, what a beautiful reading. Yes, it's got some challenging issues that have come through here, but I feel your person, whoever it is that you're focused on, they've got some major lessons that they are in the process of learning. So allow them to learn those lessons. You've got your own spiritual lessons that you need to learn in your life. This is going to take time. That healing is going to take time. Trust in the timing of the universe, not your timing. It's the universe's time clock that's going to be able to either bring you guys back together or move you onto the right path that you are meant to be on in love, in life. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this. And I hope that this reading helped you, especially welcoming in the new year. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And again, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. Just a reminder that I am fully booked through January 15th, and I will be doing readings once again after that date. And that's it for now. I will see you guys next time, Virgo. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.